Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Let's talk procurement and learn and talk about the supply chain, and you will be a master in supply chain. So keep connected with this YouTube channel and you will be having more deep insight about the supply chain process, procurement, logistic and warehouse management. So in my previous video, we have talked about the risk management in procurement and the warehouse operations. And I give you small tips for the strategies, how to build up your strategies. So today we are going to talk about how to identify or learn about the multiple risk identification techniques today in this video. So keep connected with this YouTube channel and you will have more and more insight about the risk management. There are different methods which will help you to uncover risk factor. Number one is a brainstorm, and number two is the SWOT analysis. Number three is process mapping. Number four is the expert judgment. Number fifth is the historical data and the lesson learned. Next is the checklist and the risk registered. Next is the interview and the survey. Last but not least, assumptions analysis. So number one is the brainstorming. So gather the team and do the brainstorming about the project. Use structured session with the facilitator. So this will help you to allocate or uncover the risk factors. Number two is the SWOT analysis, which will help you to give you the strength, weakness, opportunity and a threat before you get into the project. This is very helpful technique which will help you to identify the risk before getting. So next is the process mapping. You have to visualize your workflow to uncover the inefficiencies in the workflow or in the operation process. The next is the expert judgment. You have to consult with the consultant industry, senior manager or the consultant. They will give you the better judgment to have a better understanding and identify the risk factors. Historical data and the lesson learned. So I suggest to go into the back data, historical data, review about this one and learn and do some case studies related to the same kind of the incident. It will also help you to mitigate or identify the risk earlier. So interview and survey, you have to conduct the interview with your staff or your suppliers and your customers. So this will also help you to identify before processing the project. Assumption analysis. Challenge the assumptions that might hide the potential risk. So challenge it so you will get more information. As they're saying, like as you get more deeper, you will get the devil inside. Next is for you categorize your risk. So always make sure that when you identify the risk factor, so then you have to categorize so how it is impacting on your business. Is it a strategic risk? Second is the operational risk, processing failure or human error. So that could be an operational risk for you. Third is the financial risk. Might be the currency change or investment has been lost, or might be you have the low cash flow. That could be and the financial risk for you. You have to review about this one. So other is a compliance risk, legal, safety and the environmental risk involved in this area. So you have to categorize it to make sure that you can do the proper strategies. Last but not least is the reputational risk, brand image or the customer satisfaction. These are the risk factor involved in the day-to-day business life. When you have identified the risk, when you categorize the risk, so you have to document the risk. This will help you to that risk is documented and you can do the continuously check on that, so you can reduce the risk factor, you can mitigate the risk. You have to create the risk register that should include the following things: what is the risk, how it's impacting, what is related to the category, is operational risk or strategic risk. Write the possible causes, what could be the cause of this risk and how you can avoid this risk in the future. The third is the potential impact. When you categorize the risk, you know that how is potentially impacting on your business, like failure of your IT system. That's a that's a very big challenge for the organization to retrieve the data. Maybe the cyber attack, that's another issue, or operational risk is there, or strategic risk is there, or legal or compliance issue is there. So this kind of different kind of risk which you have identified, so you have to make sure that you record it properly, each risk with the proper definition, the cause and the reasons. So maybe it will not impact worstly that as is expected. Remember that the risk identification is the ongoing process. It will never stop. It will never end. So this process always keep going, and this cannot be eliminated. Change the risk factor as the situation change. So don't follow only that what I said. So it's depend on the business nature, or it's depend on the state you are living in, or you are living in any country. So country has their own rule and regulation, and you know the competition and what is the competition in the market. So what kind of business you are doing it. So all of these things is depend on the business, how the business is going in. So these are the tips what I can share with you as per my experience. So this will help you. So keep in touch with this YouTube channel, and you will have more deep insight about the procurement and the supply chain process, warehouse management and the logistic definitely. So I will make more video for you to have more insight. Thank you for watching. Keep connected with this YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and give thumbs up.